guys, my name is Enea and today I'm going to show you how to make pie with spinach, or as we call it in Albanian, Byrek me Spinach. First we begin with cutting the spinach into small portions. Make sure that the spinach is cut into small portions, then we add it into the bowl. Then into the bowl we add the ricotta cheese. And we add some salt. And some peppers. Add some oregano into the mixture. We add 1 cup of olive oil. Then we add the feta cheese into the mixture. It's best to crumble it as we go. So we start by crumbling the feta cheese into the bowl. Make sure that it's in small portions. After we have added the cheese, then we'll have to start mixing it together. Now we add 2 eggs. We break them. I already put in one already, and then we swirl them together. Then we add the eggs into the mixture. And we make sure that we mix it together. It's better to add the eggs after you make sure that the salt is good into the mixture. So first you add the spinach, then you add the ricotta cheese, and then you add the feta cheese. After you mix it together with also that you have had salt and pepper, after you mix it together, then you add the eggs into the mixture, so it doesn't change the taste of the mixture. It is important that before you start making the mixture, you are supposed to take the filo dough and just take them outside the freezer and just leave them at room temperature. It's important because the sheets cannot be frozen and they have to be room temperature. Then you add some olive oil into the pan. Then you start spreading it around in all the corners and make sure that it's evenly, so the sheets of filo dough do not stick together or do not stick to the pan. Then we add 3 sheets to the bottom of the tray. So I ended up folding the sheets in half because the pan that I had was too small. So you're supposed to add 3 filo dough sheets at the bottom. This is the third one. I made sure to put some olive oil in between the sheets so they don't stick together. Then we take 2 sheets at a time and we put them on the edges of the pan. Then we add a little bit of olive oil in between the sheets. This is because the sheets are not supposed to stick together and it prevents it from them sticking together. Make sure to spread it around. Now we add the mixture in the middle. Then we add the mixture to the middle. We make sure that we spread it around evenly. So now we start folding the sheets into the pan. It's important that after each time we put the sheets back to add a little olive oil in between them. So just get a little bit of olive oil with your fingertips and just start spreading it around. Then we fold the last layer. Now we make sure that it's tucked in together so the mixture doesn't start spreading out. For better taste, we're supposed to add a little bit of butter on top. So it's important to preheat the oven before. So I put it at 375. You have to make sure that the temperature is reached. So now we put the Byrek into the oven. So now we leave the pie into the stove for 45 minutes. It has to have a golden color and it has to be baked properly. So now we just wait for about 45 minutes. So I told you guys that I was gonna show you how to make the drink that goes with the pie. So we get some yogurt. So we add about 2 spoons of yogurt into the cup of water. 2, 3. And then we add some water in it.
Mix it together.
Now I'm gonna make 2 cups of it because my mom ended up helping me with the pie as well. So I'm gonna make one for her as well. Since my mom helped me with the pie, I made her one, what we call dal. Can you try it? How is it?
It's so good, especially when my son brings it to me.
I have to go and see if the pie is ready. We see that the pie has a golden color, but we are supposed to check it and we can tell that the pie is ready. So now we put it back in, close it. Put the pie inside the stove so just it stays warm, but we are supposed to turn off the stove so it doesn't get cooked anymore. So it's just gonna stay at the temperature of the stove.